I've just put up this lovely Karsten inflatable. These are the original inflatable tent. I believe they appeared in the late 60s, early 70s. They are made of the famous KS202 tent cloth that we all know and love, used by Devard for many years. There's the badge. This is a really good tent. They go up quite hard. The modern inflatables go up to about 5 psi. I've put 40 psi in this. They have 2 tubes and they take normal Schrader valves as used on car tyres, so you pump them up with any compressor or car pump. It took me, I used a hand pump on this, it took me about 15 minutes to put up. Electric pump would be quicker. It's a 1990 tent. It hasn't been used a lot, and I know that for a fact because these do fade in the sun, and this one has very little fading at all. As you can see, it's a lovely dark green, and it's a bit lighter on the top with the sun, but there's very little in it. Absolutely no damage or repairs on this tent. I haven't been around with a brush. There's a bit of bird poo there that I haven't even tried to get anything off of this. Just a couple of bits of bird poo which will come off no trouble at all. It probably wants another 10 psi in this. It's a little bit saggy, and then you've got these flaps here that peg out to secure it. I was just worried there might be a wind in the night. And then you've got that. Oh, that can go over the top. They have a ventilation system on these with strings. I'll show it inside. As usual, I've made a dog's dinner of putting the thing up. I will show that inside. So all round here, the canvas is fantastic, as is the rascal dog, of course. And then we've got this nice front awning here, which comes out about 2 meters deep, I think, and it tapers, so it's 2.5 meters plus wide at the front. And then it's got these side wings that are square that zip on, with the nice big zips like on the Devards. It all sits on 3 poles. You've got a really nice seating area here. One could, if one wanted to, probably leave the middle pole out, but I think you'd have to have the ropes quite tight then. 3 poles, it all sits there very nicely. Nice big square door, rolled up at present, zips on either side. Nice chunky bit of Velcro at the bottom. And pretty immaculate ground sheet on both sides. Here's the ventilation. So these strings, I've pumped it up. One should go in before the tent is too pumped and pull these strings through so they hang down properly. Then you can pull them to move these covers over these vents, or you can put that cover over that's hanging on the outside to cover the whole lot up if you wish to do that. These are the little strings you pull and it moves these covers, and I haven't put it up properly. I've trapped them with the pressure in the tubes, but it's all hanging here. Absolutely no faults with that at all. Everything really clean inside as well. You always get a nice hold all with these Karstens. There it is, the original bag. And then we've got a curtain to go across. It ties up on these ties. That divides the tent into 2. So you've got a sleeping area, couple of rugs. There's a nice sort of heavy duty plastic carpet to go outside, and this came with it. I don't know what that is. That's another, somebody watching the video might say that's a Karsten part, I don't know, but it's another plastic mat there. Again, everything around here really good. Sewing ground sheet comes up at the sides. As you can see, if you get a bit of a flood it won't come in. As I say, 2 inflatable tubes crossing in the middle, pumped up nice and hard, but another 10 psi in there would make, you can see here, this saggy edge that's pretty despicable really to photograph it in that state. There we are. It's 3 meter Karsten, by the way. They come in various sizes. I think the biggest is 3.8. We had one of those last year. This is a 3 meter square Karsten. Nice space, for instance, for a couple and 2 children, I should think. There it is. I'll take some pictures. Any questions, please ask. This will go on Facebook today. It might go on eBay. If anybody wants to have a chat, come through our Facebook Nights, my Canvas page, and we can talk about things, and quite often we can come to an arrangement regarding shipping costs. Thank you for watching.